live on Facebook.
Go live on Turfs Up Radio.
And
right
I've got a brand new production assistant. He's still learning. So are we ready, production assistant?
Tell me when you're ready to go live on Turfs Up Radio.
Okay, hold on. Let me hit the button. Production assistant.
Tell me when you're live.
Oh, crap. Hold on. Broadcast error. That ain't good.
Well, you got to change your thing to.
Hold on. Let me change something else real quick. No, and Tom, to answer your question, I have not done this before. Darren talked me into trying this, and it's just a bad idea. It's a really bad idea. But I gotta change this audio real quick.
Don't do it yet.
I need the lighting.
No.
Tell me when you go. Tell me when you're live.
It's still got an error. Bad password.
Yep. You're using the same password.
So here, just go on yours.
I got to disconnect it.
It's fine.
No, I'm going to disconnect it. So you got to do StreamYard.
All right. Turn on my thing. That's fine. Let's just disconnect it and we'll redo it. All right. I'm going to turn this off and redo it. StreamYard on yours. I think it kept going live, you guys. Somehow
We're still live. It's showing live here.
it might work. What's up? Yeah, Brittany, you want to grab that headset? We only have one more. Or
Yeah.
okay. So sorry for the delay, guys.
Where's mine?
Still trying to figure this out.
I can't get. I have one of these for the life of me.
Talk about
It's a
entertainment.
smooth one. I can't get it to work.
All right. Yeah, I don't have your phone number. I need to text you a link. So maybe you could text yourself the number for me. Or, I mean, put your number in there and text this link. And then when you get it, will you mute your microphone on your phone? Mute the microphone on your phone.
Oh, okay. Brittany, you don't have a microphone on. You don't have your headset set?
No, she's got one.
Okay.
You have my
Where are you? You're one? Awesome. What is your?
Yeah, I don't know.
You're
Yep.
one. Okay. Let me turn these guys off for a second. Let me turn this down for a second.
Welcome to Lighting for Profits, presented by Emery Allen, with your host, Ryan Lee, your number one source for all things landscape lighting. From lighting design, install, sales, and marketing, we discuss everything you need to know to start and grow a successful landscape lighting business.
What is going on? Welcome to Lighting for Profits, presented by Emery Allen, here with Turfs Up Radio at the GIE Expo. in Louisville, Kentucky. And man, it's been a little bit of a shit show getting the show started. So apologize for the delays. But I think we're actually starting to figure this out. I'm going to be joined. I'm here live with several guests, and it was a work in progress, just getting it going. But I think we finally got it. So I'm excited to be joined with several guests. So let me just make the introductions here real quick, and we'll go ahead and get started. So we're here at the GIE. I've got, as you guys know, the show is presented by Emery Allen, and we've got the man of the hour, Mr. Tom Garber, with me. So welcome, Tom.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Oh, see.
The show starts, right?
I mean, seriously, where's my production assistant? This guy, he is so new. It's like, who trained him? You know, I don't know. He just runs the radio station. But welcome, Tom.
Thank you very much. It's good to be here.
Thanks for putting up with the
show. Yeah.
Aren't you happy to be partnered with this show?
It's great.
I was going
love
to
it.
say, have you pulled your money yet?
Yeah.
Based on this performance?
Sponsors and
Sorry.
How much
See, this is the beginning of the month. You already got your check, right?
Yeah. How much do I owe you? Is it just, do we just refund it or what? Holy cow. Well, welcome to the show. And then we've got Ryan Jaso. Let's make sure we can hear you.
I think so.
Welcome.
I'm hearing myself.
The lighting boss.
That's really all that matters.
Thank you for being here. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
My pleasure.
And then we have Brittany with Garden Light. Brittany, thanks for being here.
No problem.
So I don't know if you guys know this, but I actually got a picture of you guys, and there was who else? It was Cast. The four of you guys all in one picture, all within 10 feet of each other. I thought, man, this is amazing. See, like, we can work through some of the competition woes, right? So I thought, what a better way to get everyone on the show at the same time and just start talking trash on each other and see what happens.
See where it takes us.
Yeah.
Well, Cast isn't here, so we can
Yeah.
blow them up.
Let's just do
Bruce
that.
can go get Jeff Hesser right now. We can
Yeah.
go get him.
We only have 4 headsets, so it's kind of like, yeah, we'll just pick on who's not
Well,
here.
I don't know that we need you.
Yeah.
I think that's fine. Get Jeff Hesser over here. We'll give him my headset and let you guys go at it.
Did you get a picture of Jeff Hesser almost kicking Bruce in the face yesterday?
Oh,
Did
wow.
did
He
you get
was
a
telling us
photograph of
about
that?
his karate moves.
Oh.
He just recently had a stroke, so he's getting back into boxing and karate.
And can still
stuff.
get his leg
And can
over
still get
Bruce's
his
head.
Oh, my goodness. I thought I saw him hugging him, so that was
That
a
too.
quick turn of events.
Yeah.
Happens a lot.
Yeah. Well, I want to talk about each of you. It seems like you've got kind of new products and stuff like that you're unveiling, or maybe Brittany semi-unveiling. But maybe we can talk about that a little bit.
Sure.
Tom, I was at your booth and talking about some different things. One thing you showed me was that new, I guess, is it new? Has it released? Is it the BiPin?
We at the show we've released a G4 bi-pin cob lamp in 2.5, 4.5, and 5 watts, and it's really a multi-purpose type of lamp where it will perform as a soft spotlight, and it works also very well in area and path lights. So
Yeah.
we're featuring that at the show. And we're showing a couple of other new products that we'll be coming out within about 6 weeks. We'll be having a PAR 36, and we'll be having an MR16 module. Both that will be going over 1,000, 1,100 lumens.
That's awesome. So let's start with the BiPin first. The thing that I thought was cool is most BiPins are like, I don't know, omnidirectional. Is that the right word? Where
Sure.
it just kind of spreads out. But this was like directional. So if you put it in like a little mini spotlight, it could be, it's almost like a little MR8 where it shoots up.
Or
and it's not
smaller,
necessarily out.
or
Yeah.
even smaller than an MR8. But we've designed that with our proprietary lens material so that the light hits the lens and it dissipates in a bunch of different directions. And you can, like I said, you could use it as an area or path light, and spreads the light out very, very nicely. Or it can be used in a very, very small spotlight fixture.
Very cool. And then your PAR 36, that's your first PAR 36 that you guys ever released, right?
That's correct. That's
Cool.
correct. And that'll be 500, 750, and 1,100 lumens.
Gotcha. So maybe we can talk a little bit. Honestly, when I used PAR 36 as well lights, and you guys feel free to join this discussion too, but when I used it, it was more just to Like, oh, if I'm in grass, okay, I want to use a well light, so I would use a par 36. But I've met a lot more people that like using par 36s even in other applications, mainly just to get more lumens, more illumination. So can we talk, like, I don't know, do you guys do that, or would you rather just use a spotlight if you could use a spotlight?
I'll jump in. Par 36 is what I love about them. You can use them in well lights. They're waterproof, so that's awesome. So if you want to see the light, not the source of the light, I'm not a fixture. To me is a necessary evil. But if I can hide that fixture, stick a par 36 in a well light, then I'm going to use it, and I can use either a dimmer, right? Because par 36s are typically pretty bright. But so if it's an area that I don't need that much lumen output, I can use a dimmer, or I could take. We'll say something like a Brilliance Chameleon par 36 and actually dim that thing on the app or change colors with it. We actually recommend those for some for demo lights because they're versatile. I look at par 36s like they're really versatile. So I can get a lot of lumen output. I can stick it on a dimmer. I assume yours are yours dimmable.
Mhm,
Okay,
yes.
so you can put them on a dimmer.
Sure.
Great. Drop that lumen output down, but I can hide the fixture then with it. So it seems like there was a trend where par 36s were kind of going away, but there is usage for par 36, no doubt. And we still sell a ton of them. I'm sure you'll sell a ton of them.
I mean, the crazy thing about par 36 is in our development, we fought it kicking and screaming. We didn't want it because we could see that nobody else is developing fixtures for par 36s and all of that. But our customers are demanding it for, blowing up oak trees or tall palm trees or something like that. So
That is the downside. There's literally two fixture
I was
types
gonna
for par
say, I don't
36s.
even know if we have one anymore. I don't think so.
You got kind of an
Yeah.
ugly spotlight
Yep.
housing for it,
Yep.
or the well light. So I wish they would do something a little nicer with some of those spotlights, but unfortunately, I'm not controlling that design. So
Yeah,
no one's listening to me anyhow.
no one cares about you.
I don't
Their
blame
opinion
them.
matters.
The well light. So 90% of them are going to go in well
Well,
lights.
it's
Brittany's so nice. Like, no, we care about you.
It was sarcastic. I didn't mean it.
Oh, okay, cool. Now we're on the same page. Well, like when it comes to design, I know like I've had experiences where I'm like, yeah, this needs a well light, and then I install it, and the customer's like, oh, those glare bombs. I mean, they're so ugly. I just see the source. So that's kind of one downside to it. And I even had a customer. I told them in advance. I said, here's your options. You go with a well light that you're going to have some glare, but you can mow over it and not worry about breaking a spotlight off a stake. Or you can do the spotlight, less glare, but you're going to have little claws sticking up out of the grass. So he chose the well lights, and then literally that first night we're there doing a walkthrough. Get these things out of here! It's the ugliest thing I've ever seen. But at least he was cool enough to pay. Like some people would be like, "You're gonna do this on your dime and everything else." I'm like, I did tell you. He's like, I don't care. Charge me. Like, give me new lights. I want spotlights.
So that's interesting because you can recess them further into the ground to help eliminate a lot of that glare. I mean, yeah, you got to dig a big hole. To do a well light right, you got to dig a really big hole, fill it with pea gravel, give yourself room, and they're a maintenance pain.
Yeah.
They're a maintenance pain in the ass if you're doing it in grass, right? Especially in Florida. Florida, you will lose that fixture in a month in the summer. So you better mark it really well. You better use your Lighting Boss program to mark those things really well.
Self-promotion.
Plug.
But yeah, from a maintenance standpoint, they're a pain. But if you want to eliminate some of that glare, you can put louvers on it. You can put lenses on it. You can recess it deeper into the fixture. Obviously, the deeper into the fixture you go, the more narrow your beam spread is going to be. So,
right.
But there are ways to help eliminate some of that glare.
Well, and at Garden Light, we actually have those well light kits, and we actually have a gimbal and everything that's in it. So we use our S2 fixtures that you can get different wattages and different degree spreads. So you're actually able to change it
And
pretty
you
easily.
can angle them
Exactly.
too, right? With those gimbals, like a Par
Exactly.
36 gimbal, you can angle. There are things that you can do.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and I hear you. I mean, we try to recess them, but you're still going to have some source of glow coming out of there. So, well, that's cool. I think that's going to help complete your line. I mean,
that was the last thing that we really needed.
Yeah,
for the landscape industry.
That's awesome. So, and you were saying you're up to like over 200 SKUs. I guess we're taking a break. My production assistant is telling me to take a break. So let's do that, and then we'll come back and keep talking about stuff. You guys are awesome.
I ain't never had so much fun before.
That's the secret right there. I really don't like social media. My goal is to not be involved, but I really am grateful for it because, like you said, people, here's the power of social media, and all of our listeners and you guys, like everyone needs to understand this. Like people, they come up to me like we've known each other for like 10 years. Like they have a relationship with me. I don't know who they are yet. Like, what's up, man? Oh yeah, it's like you're down with the mountains. And I'm like, what? And like it's crazy. And so that you can't buy that relationship anywhere. When you talk about building that relationship with your clients, so doing that is so powerful, and most of the time it's free. You know, like these, when you go and do a live and do all this organic stuff, it doesn't really cost you any money. So why not take advantage of it?
You just got to make sure you've got thick skin. There's always going to be the people out there who have their own agendas, and the success that you have, the more successful you get, the more age it gets either way. So if you got thick skin, if you don't, it'll hurt you.
Tell me, how do I deal with that?
My buddy hit a golf cart. Hit a par out there. Volkswagen. We can talk about that. I got a good story at the plant field dedication. I was just telling it the other day. It's a great story. Perfect for Thursday. F you, it's nicer than your golf course. You have a golf course? You don't have to follow up.
You don't?
Just say you're going to fix it.
I may have missed this, but you're really responding. You're responding to them, but you're also responding to the future customer that's reading. Yeah.
Do you need bad reviews?
I feel like, yeah. I've got a client. That's got like perfect 5-star reviews, over like 600 or 700 reviews, and I think it's a problem. They look fake. They're not fake. So I went and gave him a 1-star. I was like, let me help you out. These guys suck. It was easy.
Out of how many reviews do they have?
I don't even think if you did like 10 1-star reviews, it would knock it down to a 4.9 yet. Like your average is still 5. You know?
All right. So what is a good bad review? Like too expensive? Like what's the best bad review you could give for something? Come on, marketing director.
I mean, honestly, that's probably one of them.
Maybe if you're a contractor, a good bad review might be like, oh, they cut my irrigation line or something. I mean, people bitch about anything. Yeah, if you want me to go cut it again. I know where it is now. Corey, my buddy Corey's a little combative online.
What do you think about on the topic of marketing and personal profile and stuff like that? What do you think about? I'm wanting to make a push for these contractors do what I'm doing. Like, just start being more social online. It's not just about like all the good stuff that happens in your family. It should be a business opportunity and build a relationship with your audience. I mean, should contractors be doing that?
Well, that J5 is yours. It was running through that one. So I gave him mine. So that's what
They do.
As hard as the picture of your granddaughter, playing softball is going to get the most likes.
That's true.
That's why people do it.
So I don't know if that's what it
I'm gonna pull them down right now.
Yeah.
That gets into what you're always creating more time for yourself to build your company.
Yep.
That's why people need to listen to you more often, right? What, Tuesdays at 5? Is that?
Hold on, let me
is that
see.
what it is?
Oh, there it is.
But you've got to be able to create more stuff because it's very time consuming, as you said. So what are you going to do? You've got to hire somebody in order to do it. What do we do in order to hire somebody? We've got to raise our prices, right?
Yeah. Well, and if you are like, man, I've always wanted to be my own social media manager, you can do that, but then you got to hire a salesperson, an installer, all these other people so that you have time to do it because it is. Hello? No, it is a lot. Yeah.
And the other thing about it is not only are you taking the time to do the post, to set up the post, to do the post, but then you've got to respond to the post because that's where I fall down. It's like, oh, you put it all out there, and then somebody actually, reaches out and is like, hey, question on this. And now I don't have time to answer the question.
Yeah. Do you do your own JSO?
I'm doing my own right now. Yeah, I have somebody do the graphics.
Okay.
It's something that I'm trying to get away from.
Because I feel like you're pretty active. I see you liking and commenting and stuff.
You got to be, right?
Yeah.
This is what we're talking about. You got to be.
How about you, Brittany? Who does it there? Yep. Yeah, I forgot. I was trying to hire you a few years ago. Can we do that now?
Your brother too. You're like,
Yeah. Maybe I forgot. Yeah, we could still do that.
What are you doing now? You're scheduling a HubSpot.
I didn't know HubSpot did that either. And do they have it so you can do LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and then it just does it on the dates and all that? Okay.
Hey, Paul, are you catching all of this?
I was going to ask you, who's doing the social media over there?
Paul.
Really?
Paul is our marketing and director. Takes care of all the social media, does all of the graphic design.
Okay.
He does it all.
I've seen posts, so I know somebody's doing something over there.
He does a crazy. I don't know.
I mean, I didn't know if we were going to have like a therapy session or what, Yeah.
no, yeah. So I mean, it's good to have a schedule. I like to share with They talk. I talk to them.
designs that we can choose from, which is great. But at the same time, then it becomes like white noise. You're like, well, let's pick stuff to focus on, not just hit at all of it. But
That's what you got to
that's
do every
obviously
month.
the challenge in the distribution world with a company like Garden Light, Emery Allen, where you guys have